Hello friends, most welcome to English Advantage. In this video, I will be explaining to you the sentence arrangement or PARAJUMBLE for the next forthcoming exam like SBI Bank PO 2016 and SSC CGL also. But at the same time, this video tutorial is also very useful for other competitive exams like IBPS, LIC, Assistant Administrative Officer in LIC, MAT, NDA and CDS. So all the students who are the aspirant of these exams can make very good use of this video tutorial and take advantage of this video tutorial. So let us get started. So in this video tutorial, I have taken most important 5 questions, and I have taken them from the last year question papers, and they are very important for the examination point of view. So this is the first question. This is the question number 1. And these 5 sentences are given here: A, B, C, D, and these 4 sentences are given here, but they are jumbled up, they are mixed up. So you have to put them in a proper order and make a meaningful paragraph. So the other 4 sentences, just see here, this is related with the bank. However, banks are now permitted quite unexpectedly the maximum rate last fortnight. Now in this sentence, just see here, you have to find out the first sentence. Okay, if you can figure out the first sentence, then your job will be a lot easier. So in this sentence, just see here, last fortnight, we are talking about the last fortnight. So this could be the first sentence because this is talking about the past event. Okay, last fortnight the Reserve Bank took bankers by surprise. Quite unexpectedly, the bank, just see here, first we are talking about the Reserve Bank, that is noun, then we are talking about the common noun. So if in these kind of sentences, if there are 2 noun, one is proper noun and second is common noun, first you have to use the proper noun, then just to replace it you can use the common noun. So since this is the proper noun, this will come first. This sentence of D, it should come first, and this sentence should follow this sentence. Just see here, last fortnight the Reserve Bank took bankers by surprise. Quite unexpectedly, the bank announced a mid-term modification in its monetary policy. Now what was it mid-term monetary policy? What was the modification? Now modification is implied in this sentence. Modification is described in this sentence. Just see here, the maximum rate of interest that bank can offer now on deposits of tenure up to 1 year has been reduced from 12% to 11%. This is the modification that they have done. This is the bank, then this is the last event, then here we are talking about the bank and what is the modification that bank has done. So in this sentence we have described the modification, and after this you can say, however, banks are now permitted to price freely all deposits having a tenure of more than 1 year. All deposits having a tenure of more than 1 year, of which the banks can price freely, but below 1 year the interest rate is 11%. So what should be the first sentence? This D and B. This is the mandatory pair, D and B. Okay. So out of all these options, only this option is having DBCA. Okay, so this will be the right answer. D, then B, then C, then A. Okay, so this is how by applying common simple logic you have to solve these kind of PARAJUMBLE questions. Now let us move on to the next question. This is question number 2. All questions are very important. All questions have been taken from the last year question paper. Just see here, these are the 4 sentences. India accorded most favored nation status to Pakistan long ago. Matters have hardly improved since. Just see here, okay, Pakistan is still in some ways. See, these kind of phrases like in some ways cannot become the first sentence, and matters have hardly improved since one sentence is given here. I think the sentence should start here. If you apply the simple logic, the sentence should start here from the first itself. India accorded most favored nation status to Pakistan long ago. Okay, the India was given the most favored nation, that is MFN, long time ago. Now the contrast of this sentence, contrast of A can be found here in C. So obviously this C sentence will follow A. So A and C will become the mandatory pair. India accorded most favored nation status to Pakistan long ago, but Pakistan is still only talking about giving India MFN status in trade and commerce. So this sentence, this C sentence will naturally follow this A sentence. So A and C, we have found out A and C. Now just see in these options, only this part, only this option is having A, C. So this will be the right answer. But no problem, we can discuss other two sentences also. Just see here, India according to Pakistan is still only. After this, this B and D, out of B and D, which sentence will come first? This we have to figure out. Matters have hardly improved since dialogue was broken off in early 1994. In some ways, they have deteriorated. Just see here. Here you are talking about the matters, that is noun, and to replace the noun, here you are talking about they. You have replaced the noun with the pronoun they. So obviously, first noun will come, then this pronoun they will come. So your option, your mandatory pair will be like B and D, not D and B. Okay. So A, C, B, D. This will be your answer. A, C, B, D. This is how you have to reach the answer. Now let us move on to the next question number 3. This is question number 3. The Vikings were the terrorists. Since in this paragraph we are talking about some group which is a terrorist set out they. Just see here, first we are talking about this proper noun, this particular group, and to replace this proper noun, we have to replace this proper noun with this they. But in all these sentences, in two sentences, they is given. So either of the two sentences can follow this A. Okay, now we have to figure out which sentence out of B and D will follow this sentence. The Vikings were the terrorists whom the entire Europe feared the most between the 8th and 12th century. It was one of the terrorist group by which the entire Europe was feared. Okay, now after this, which sentence should follow? I think this sentence, out of this sentence will follow. They set out on this voyage, then they managed to brave the seas. This sentence will follow because here we are talking about the voyage and here we are talking about the seas. First seas will come and in the seas we will talk about the voyage. So this sentence will follow. I think A and D, yes, A and D, yes, this will make the mandatory pair, A and D, A and D. After this D, you can, first you are talking about the seas, then you can talk about this voyage. They set out on this voyage of dangerous adventures because they felt an even more unbearable fear than did their neighbors who stayed back. Because they were tortured by the thought that their name and reputation might vanish into nothingness. So B and C, A, D, B, C, B and C. So your answer will be A, D, B, C. This will be your answer. This is how we have to solve these questions. Now let us move on to the question number 4. Question number 4. The real clincher, mulling over, very difficult word they have used, and this is a typical SBI bank PO example. Just see here, you cannot figure out this should be the first sentence, this should be the last sentence. This is very, very difficult to understand. Just see here. See, you can think that mulling over a job offer. Mulling means thinking deeply. Okay, so somebody is thinking deeply regarding a job offer. He has been given a job offer by some company and he is kind of comparing. So mulling over a job offer. Okay, after this, I think this sentence will come. The company is bigger and designation is better. The company is bigger, the designation is better. This person is comparing his current job with the previous job, his current offer with the previous job. So this sentence, I think this will make the, they will make the mandatory pair. Mulling over a job offer, the company is bigger and designation better. Okay, now just see here, you are talking about several times more. Now what is several times more should precede this sentence. Okay, this sentence should be followed by that sentence in which we are talking about something which is several times more. Just see here, we are talking about the real clincher, however, is the compensation package. This compensation package, we are talking about compensation package, and here we are saying it is time more. So this A and D will follow this B and C. Okay, B and C will be followed by A and D. So B, C, A, D, this will be your answer. B, C, A, D, yes. B, C, A, D. B, C, A, and D. Out of this option fits your requirement, so your answer will be D, B, C, A, D. Okay, now let us look at the next question. This is also very important. Question number 5. Electricity, the constitution, however, the sentence cannot start with however, but because this is a kind of conjunction, the union list, we have to figure out the main subject. The union, just see here, the Constitution of India, this is the, I think this should be the first sentence. The Constitution of India has demarcated the competence of central and state legislature in 3 different lists. Here we are talking about the 3 different lists, and here we are explaining those different lists. Okay, so this B will follow D. This is BD first. Okay, BD will be your first mandatory pair, BD. Then after this, out of this A and C, this C cannot follow the next sentence because however is there, so it will be the last sentence obviously. So electricity is a subject enumerated in the concurrent list. This will be the next sentence A, and this will be the last sentence since conjunction is there. So A and C will be the next mandatory pair. So this is your answer, BD, BD, this will be your answer, C, BD, AC. So this is how you have to solve these kind of para-jumble questions, sentence arrangement questions. They are simply based on logic. You have to apply the simple logic, and you have to correlate the previous sentence with the next sentence. And this is the best trick to solve these kind of para-jumble questions. So in this video tutorial, I have taken 5 very expected, very important questions. Hopefully they will definitely help you, and you will find them useful in solving the questions in your next forthcoming exam. So if you have found this video useful, please like it, share it, and do send us your comment so that I can know how did you like this video. And if you are the first timer on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe this channel. This is very important, and I am 100% sure and confident that you will keep getting such kind of video tutorial in near future. So thank you very much once again for liking this video and watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.